So we've been talking closely with the new Biden team, and I think the one thing that I'm optimistic about, or at least I'm positive about, is they do understand that 2021 is very different than 2015. And what they inherited in the form of maximum pressure, while they may or may not agree with how they got there, it is leverage. And they have a better hand today. And Iran is in a worse situation economically today. So you are in a much better position to drive a much better deal. You are essentially in the driver's seat to get to a point to where we can address what I believe were shortcomings in JCPOA. Shortcomings were duration, and why haven't we addressed missiles and proxies? Why do they get to have enrichment that can ultimately lead them to a militarized program where your partners and allies, the guys who go to war with you, did a nuclear program without enrichment, without reprocessing? How can anyone justify to the average layman that you've put a standard on your friends, right, that's up here, but you put a standard on your adversaries that's much lower? So I don't think, until someone can explain that logic to me. And then here's the other dilemma in the future. Let's say you go back into JCPOA. What prevents any future country in the region that comes up to the United States and says, hey, I want the same deal. I want the exact same deal that the Iranians got. I want to enrich. You can put the same restrictions on me. You can put the same thing, but I want the exact same program. It becomes very hard for the US to say no to country X or country Y when they come and ask for exactly the same thing. So precedent's important. I think there is leverage today that you didn't have in 2015. I think the region looks different. The dynamics are different. The Abraham Accords make things look different. So I hope we can get to a much better deal than the first one.